watching KNX-VTV Phoenix. News 15 at 5:30 starts now.
For the last 30 years, he's been building America from coast to coast.
He has often been called a visionary who was ahead of his time. And if you just look downtown, you'll see that Del Webb was. He worked on the historic Westward Ho, remodeling and expanding the historic hotel. He built the new addition to the Arizona State Capitol. He built St. Joseph's Hospital and the Phoenix Towers. His rise to fame inspired employees like Marjorie Kleinfelter.
Everyone was kind of in awe of him.
Del Webb was a self-made man who quit school after the 8th grade when his father's business folded. After getting fired from several carpenter's jobs in Phoenix, he decided to get his contractor's license.
I had no idea who he was at the time. He was a member of the first Arizona chapter of the Associated General Contractors.
R.H. Johnson began working for Webb when he was just 19 years old. He remembers working in Webb's tiny Phoenix office.
In my office happened to be 2 sawhorses across the bathtub, and I was sitting on a stool, and there was a fellow behind me.
Webb's company acquired small jobs here and there, but the company really broke through when it was hired out to build military bases like Luke Air Force Base and Fort Huachuca. It made him a wealthy man, so wealthy he could afford to become part owner of the New York Yankees in 1945. He'd always been a baseball fanatic, and in his early days only worked at companies who had ball teams. But there were more innovative Webb ideas still to come.
Sun City, an active new way of life.
Imagine the idea of a town designed exclusively for active retirement living in 1960. It was then a radical new concept, but Del Webb made Sun City a reality.
I remember Mr. Webb saying when the first Sun City opened that if it reached a population of 10,000, he'd think it was successful.
The houses, like everything else in Sun City, were designed exclusively for guys like you and me, to suit the needs of folks who've retired.
I think he had a vision at that time, once it was started, to have it continued, where many on the board did not think it could be a success on the long term. And now we all know that he was right, and quite a few people were wrong.
Del Webb often attributed the Webb Corporation's success to his close association with his employees. R.H. Johnson worked and learned from him for 48 years.
He believed in a handshake. It didn't have to be with an attorney or anything else. It was a good deal. You'd shake hands on it on Sundays. Didn't matter where you were, he'd give you a call just to see how you were. People who came to the Webb organization, they were there for life.